shot, you kept calling, you got stabbed, and you kept calling. And what about the story of Rasputin? And I think it was kind of clear to everybody that was going to have to take this guy into the deep water and find a way to drown him, and he sure did. So, put it up for ZAB, Judah.
Is the obvious move, since it's a night half eliminator, I guess you'll be watching the Peterson-Khan fight.
Yeah, we're also going to get a taste of that Garcia fight tonight, because I think he'd be ready to take it too, so you never know. But again, we'll let ZAB speak for himself. Here's ZAB to my next speech. Anybody have any questions? Tell me what you want.
Yeah, first of all, I just want to thank my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ for blessing me with this victory win, Him giving me the strength and the power to go in there and fight my battle for me. You know, I prepared the temple, and He fought the fight for me. That's it.
Yo, Brian,
ZAB, how early did you feel that you were outclassing him and that you were at a different level from him?
Well, round one, you know, my game plan was to come in there and, come in there and hurt him, hit him with some good shots because, we watched him, my weight and everything, his body didn't look to expectations of what we thought it was going to be, and, take no credit away from the Vernon Pirates. He was 26-0, undefeated, young fighter, beating every opposition that was put in front of him. He's made himself up to be number 3 in the world. I mean, we got to take our hats to him and credit that man right there. So, but I would game plan with just use our combinations. Don't get sloppy, and my uncle and my team, Mo, and Daryl, and Bill put together a great game plan for me, and I just went in there and executed.
Yeah, what's next for you?
Right now, I don't know, man. We're gonna get back home to Las Vegas tomorrow. We're gonna go to church, praise the Lord on Sunday, and just let nature take some course.
When did you know that you were going to knock him out and it was a matter of time?
Well, I never knew. Being that, I'm an old man. You know what I'm saying? I'm an old man. They said I'm old and I'm over the hill. I just haven't looked at the pound for pound in the top 10 ratings. Besides Manny Pacquiao, America, I'm probably one of the youngest guys up there. You know what I'm saying? Because Mayweather, Klitschko's, Sergio, all the guys are older than me, Bernard, so, but they call me old. But I respect the old comments because that means longevity to me. I've been on the scene since 18 years old. I've been champion of the world since 21. I'm 34 years old, so I know you guys are like, he's old, we still gotta hit him again. But, as time goes on, I'm getting better, you know what I'm saying? But, my mind is in the right place right now. I got a great team behind me. My business manager, Bill, manager Business, my uncle put together a great game plan. My trainer, Mo, gets my hands like lightning speed. My boy, Daryl, gets that body work on point. So, everybody has a position in this whole team. And, as you can see tonight, we put together a spectacular plan against a young, undefeated fighter.
Why is it that tonight you were able to let your hands go more than I've seen in your last couple of fights?
Well, we had the opportunity to do us. We had the opportunity of, starting fresh, getting some moves, a new voice in the corner, a new man, a new situation, new game plans, fresh soil, and plus, take no credit away, it's Brooklyn, you know what I'm saying? I mean, they put me back here on my soil again, you know what I'm saying? So, I feel like I was fighting for home turf again.
Hey, Sam, it looked to me as if you try to extend the fight a little bit more because you felt very comfortable and probably just to, get back into the game and just fight a little bit more? Because you had it under control already?
My thing was not to go in there and get wild. My thing was to dictate and stay in control of the whole fight. Use your jab because he was looking to flip and just throw some overhand, wild, just try to catch me from out of and that wasn't gonna work. I done been in with some of the best fighters. As I elaborated on my press call, you know what I'm saying? I've been in with Mayweather. He's one of the fastest and the slickest fighter I ever fought. I've been in with Mickey Ward, one of the toughest fighters around today. That was my toughest fight ever. I've been in there with Lucas Batista, one of the hardest punching fighters that I ever fought in my life. You know what I'm saying? With those three guys together, no disrespect to Vernon Paris, but I didn't feel threatened at all.
How did it feel fighting back in Brooklyn?
It felt great. You know what I'm saying? I guess the problem with Brooklyn is we never thought there was a place that holds ZAB Judah, but now we found somewhere, and with the new arena opening up downtown Brooklyn, I'm pretty sure we're going to see some more ZAB Judah.
ZAB, considering that you were coming off of an 8-month layoff, were you glad to get the rounds in? And with that being said, how soon do you want to be back in?
I mean, I want to be right back into the situation as possible. I mean, you know, my last outing was, you know, like you know, people say what they say, but it was a low blow, and you know, they put me in suspension. You know, once you get hit low, you don't know, they place you in suspension. So I was placed in suspension from what, July to December. Couldn't fight. So then top of the year, as soon as we got an opportunity to fight, you know, January, February, March, we took it. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, if it wasn't for that situation, I would have been winning ahead and you know, got busy.
So how soon do you want to be back in the ring?
I mean, like I said, I'll go back to the drawing table, I'll sit down with my team, business manager, and we'll come up with a game plan. Scout out there, see who's out there, you know, who's available at the time right now, and then we'll go in there and just see what's next.
If Lamont wins against Khan, is that what you want to do?
I mean, of course. I mean, I'm a championship fighter. I mean, I want to fight the best opposition that boxing provides. And you know, if Lamont Peterson should beat Amir Khan and he's a matchup, Lamont's a great friend of mine. Him and his brother Anthony and Barry, a great friend of mine. I know them from a long time. I used them when I fought Mayweather in training. So we have a lot of experience together. And you know, if that should be the case, then yes, then we'll go in there and do what we got to do.
Barry seemed to do a lot of talking in the ring. Can you share what he said? What was exactly?
Well, he was using what I would call ignorance. He was saying a lot of filthy words, a lot of foul mouth things. You know, trying to talk me out of my game. Once he seen that I wasn't going to stop coming at him, he tried to talk me out of my game. You know what I'm saying? And that didn't work. I mean, you know, yeah, he's from Detroit, tough city. I'm also from Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying? New York City, which is very, 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 very tough. You know what I'm saying? You know, anything he could try to do to me or the tricks, I've seen them all. You know what I mean? So I didn't let none of that bother me. And, you know, I just took it to him round after round.
ZAB, did Vernon's chin surprise you? Because it seemed like he had a good year early.
No, I never really got off to a good one because you know he was kind of getting out of the way. Like I said, he was in survival mode. We got to the point where I think I want to say the first and second round I cracked him with a good shot, a real hard shot. And from there, he just stopped playing, like, you know, staying away. He stayed away, he kept ducking, and like he was turning a weird way. Like, you know, I couldn't really like nail him good. You know what I mean? So, you know, like I said, I give all credit to Vernon Paris. He was young. He was 26 and old, undefeated. He was a Don King fighter. And, you know, he came in here and put on the best situation that he had to put on.
Did you have an extra meaningful to you to be the Don King fighter after all the carrying on?
Yeah, it was kind of a little good up the shoulder, you know what I'm saying? It was kind of cool, you know what I mean? Get the old man back for once.
Did you expect more out of Vernon? Were you surprised that I literally brought to the fight? Or do you think the shot in the second round took it all out?
You know, like I said, going into this fight, I knew that my experience take over, you know. Before 23 of his fights in his hometown, backyard, his biggest fight today was Tim Coleman. He was just stopped in 2 rounds last week by
Kendall Hall.
You know what I mean? So, you know, Kendall Hall's a great friend of mine, you know what I'm saying? You know, me and Kendall kind of sat back and, you know, we kind of put together game plans. He was like, ZAB, you knock your guy out, I knock my guy out, that's out of contest. I mean, he won the contest with the body shot. You know, but that was pretty cool.
ZAB, if Khan beats Peterson, what do you think the odds are of you getting that fight again, or do you think you'll wind up fighting someone else and that'll be a fight?
If Khan should beat Peterson again, you know, I would hope that I would get my just due respect at the rematch. If it should present itself, I mean, this time, ZAB Judah of the real ZAB Judah will show up whatever it should be at, and you know, I'll be looking to go in there and be very down.
A special thank you to our sponsor,
PenFactory.com. Our goal is to help businesses and organizations raise brand awareness. That's why you should consider using personalized office supplies and customized pens. Visit PenFactory.com and look through our selection of personalized items for your next event. At Pen Factory, we print, we ship, you save.